Have you ever wondered, your house is burning down. The flames consume everything. Your precious books, your gold, the clothes you cherished, reduced to ash. Your neighbors gather, whispering about your misfortune. You stand there, watching the fire dance, its warmth on your skin. But instead of panic or despair, you simply nod and say, "The fire has taken nothing that was truly mine." This isn't fiction. This was the response of a great Stoic philosopher when everything he owned was destroyed. He didn't break. He didn't weep. He remained unmoved, like a statue carved from stone. How? Because he lived by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy designed to make you mentally invincible. In today's video, I'll show you 5 quick Stoic hacks that can instantly change the way you see life. These aren't just abstract ideas, they are practical, real, and powerful. To understand these, we'll step into the world of ancient Rome, where a young merchant named Lucius is about to learn the hardest lesson of his life, a lesson that will transform him from a man of fear into a man of unshakable wisdom. Let's begin. Number 1. Control what you can accept, what you can't. Lucius was a man of wealth, ambition, and confidence. He had ships that brought exotic goods from foreign lands. He had power, friends, and status. But fate is indifferent to human plans. That night, as Lucius dined in his villa, a messenger arrived, breathless and panicked. "Your ships, they are lost. A storm swallowed them whole. Everything is gone." Lucius's goblet slipped from his fingers, shattering on the marble floor. He stood up, rage boiling within him. "No, this can't be. My fortune, my life, it's ruined." The next morning, he wandered through the streets in despair. His fine clothes now felt like a cruel joke. His wealth, his security, wiped away by forces beyond his control. Then, he came across a towering statue of Epictetus. Beside it, an old philosopher watched him with piercing eyes. "You suffer, young man. Tell me why." Lucius scoffed. "I've lost everything. My ships, my wealth, my future. Should I not suffer?" The philosopher smiled slightly. "And what control did you have over the storm? What control did you have over the sea? You grieve over what was never yours to command." Lucius clenched his fists. "Then what should I do? Just accept it?" "No," the philosopher said. "Control what you can. Accept what you can't. The storm was never yours to stop, but your response, that is yours alone." Number 2. Negative visualization. Lucius sighed. "I never imagined this could happen. It was so sudden." The philosopher chuckled. "That was your first mistake. A Stoic expects misfortune before it arrives." Lucius frowned. "What do you mean?" The philosopher gestured toward the city. "Do you see those men?" He pointed to a group of merchants laughing, drinking, unaware of the world's dangers. "They believe their riches will last forever. They never picture loss, so when it comes, it destroys them." He then pointed to a soldier standing alone, sharpening his blade. "And him? He knows battle is inevitable. He trains for it every day. When the fight comes, he is ready. He does not fear it, for he has faced it in his mind 100 times before." This is the second Stoic hack: negative visualization. Instead of pretending disaster won't happen, picture it. If Lucius had imagined losing his ships before it happened, the pain would not have crushed him. He would have been prepared, knowing that wealth is always fleeting. Expect misfortune. the philosopher said. Not to invite it, but to master it. Lucius nodded slowly. So, I should picture losing everything? Not to be afraid, but to be ready. Number 3. Memento Mori. Remember, you will die. Lucius watched in silence. That man was richer than I ever was, and yet he takes nothing with him. The philosopher spoke again. You grieve because you think your loss is great, but there is a greater loss awaiting us all. Lucius turned. You mean death? Yes, the philosopher said. Memento Mori. Remember, you will die. If death is the ultimate loss, why waste your days mourning lesser ones? Why waste time clinging to things that cannot follow you beyond the grave? Lucius exhaled. So, nothing really matters? No, the philosopher corrected. It means everything matters, but only for a short time. Use your days wisely. Do not waste them in grief, but in action. This is the third Stoic hack, Memento Mori. Let death sharpen your focus. Every moment wasted is a moment lost forever. Number 4. Amor Fati. Love your fate. Lucius clenched his jaw. Everything I built, gone, and I am supposed to love this. The old philosopher, standing beside him, nodded. Yes, not just accept it, love it, because this moment is your teacher. Lucius exhaled sharply, turning away. You ask the impossible. The philosopher gestured toward the ruins. Tell me, Lucius, if you could relive your life without this loss, would you? Lucius hesitated. Of course. Who wants misfortune? The philosopher smiled knowingly. Then you would choose ignorance over wisdom. Before this, you lived in illusion. You believed your wealth made you secure. Your fortune made you powerful. But now, you see the truth. You were never in control of external things, only of yourself. Lucius was silent. The wind carried the scent of ashes, and in that moment, he understood. So, I am meant to embrace the storm, he murmured. More than that, the philosopher said, you are meant to love it, because it shapes you. The fire did not ruin you, it forged you. This is the fourth Stoic hack. Amor Fati, love your fate. Instead of resisting hardship, see it as a part of your journey. The obstacles are not in your way, they are your way. Lucius stood tall, looking at the ruins one last time. Then, with a deep breath, he turned away. I will rebuild, he said, but this time, I will not fear loss. The philosopher smiled. Then, my student, you are free. Number 5. The power of silence. Lucius had changed. Once a man of quick words and rash decisions, he now moved through life with deliberate silence. He no longer rushed to speak, no longer reacted in anger. He had learned the final lesson of the Stoics, the power of silence. That evening, as he sat by the city's great fountain, a young man approached him in distress. Master Lucius, I have lost everything. My shop was robbed. My debts are crushing me. Tell me, what should I do? Lucius looked at him for a long moment. Instead of rushing to comfort or advise, he simply watched the young man's breathing, his hands trembling with anxiety. Then, finally, he spoke. What do you control? The young man blinked. What? You do not control the thief. You do not control the debts. but you control your response. So tell me, what will you do?" The young man stammered, I don't know." Lucius nodded. "Then do not speak. Sit with your thoughts. Let them settle. True wisdom does not come from reacting, but from understanding." This is the fifth Stoic hack. Silence is power. In a world where everyone speaks without thinking, those who pause, reflect, and choose their words carefully hold true strength. As the night deepened, Lucius sat in the stillness. He had lost much, but gained more. He had learned the greatest lesson of all, when to speak and when to simply listen. Lucius walked away, no longer broken. He had lost his fortune, but gained something greater: resilience. And you? If life tests you, remember these Stoic hacks. 1. Control what you can. Accept what you can't. 2. Visualize the worst to strengthen your mind. 3. Memento Mori. Let death motivate you. 4. Amor Fati. Love your fate, no matter what. 5. Silence is power. Pause before you react. Master these, and you will walk through life like a Stoic, unshaken, unstoppable. Subscribe for more wisdom.